right. Good morning, everybody. Welcome in. How are you today? Welcome to Thursday. Hope you're doing great. Let's see what Spirit has in store for us today. I am going to be talking about the Jupiter Uranus conjunction in more depth, but I did want to call it out mostly because I want you to understand how powerful and how important this is. If you have anything in your birth chart at 21 or 22 degrees Taurus, heads up, even a couple degrees off of that, this is going to be such a powerful conjunction. If you want to jump on next week, we're going to be talking about that in my astrology group. We do that every other Thursday. I'm also going to be talking about chart patterns, but I really want to go in depth with this Jupiter-Uranian conjunction. You're likely to see some more videos on this from me because I do believe there's going to be some things happening in the world that are going to be shocking. And I don't really say that all the time, right? I don't really say that very often. But Jupiter's expansion and Uranus is about revolution and change. And so revolutionary change, like what does that even mean, right? It can mean personally for us that we get outside of our comfort zone, that we are no longer thinking that status quo is a good thing. Okay. And Jupiter, because it's a great benefic, right? It is the great, expander of energies, can make that really big in our lives and can also bring a lot of fortune and wealth because we decide to step out of a comfort zone. All right, so let's see where we're going here with the reading. The safe travel card, that's shown up a couple of times recently. Truth. Transformation. Now that is Scorpio energy. Scorpio is ruled by Pluto, and Pluto is at 1 degree of Aquarius right now. And so there is something, Aquarius has the same energy because Aquarius is ruled by Uranus. So this whole time period is, I believe 2024 is a watershed change year. But just like with most things in astrology, especially those big planets, those far out planets, the ones that move so damn slow, it's not like one particular day. It's never just one thing. Okay. So I will say to you that, and you might be able to relate to this in the past if you've had breakups in your life. Who hasn't? Or, endings of any sort, especially relationship endings. Is it ever just one thing? Meaning like someone, you're in a relationship with somebody and they break your mother's favorite cookie plate and that's it, it's over. The longer the relationship goes on, the less chance it is just like one thing like that. And by the way, if you broke up with somebody over breaking a plate, I kind of wonder if there's something else going on there, but it's never just one thing. And I will say to you that I broke up with a guy over a baseball game once, but it's never just one thing. It was representational of a bigger pattern where someone was completely uninterested in everything I was interested in. It was a mismatch. And that one game at Fenway sort of brought it to light for me in stark relief when you're just like, oh my God, like, look, there it is. There's the pattern. And so then we take action. There can be some kinds of shocking change. And in this Jupiter-Uranian conjunction, especially if you look at your own chart and see what it's talking to, what other planets it's talking to in the transit, and how that might impact you. For some of you, there might be some truth comes out that is life-changing. It can come out during a trip. Okay. So sometimes when we spend time with people, lots of time, it's a lot easier. And I feel like people who are toxic dating partners know this. It's like they know exactly how long they have before you start to put things together, right? It's like, and then they disappear. So I had that experience of someone who disappeared like 3 weeks in, right? This was an early dating experience and like whatever, but like they knew exactly how long they had before I was going to start asking deeper questions or wanting them to be more open or wanting them to spend time with me in a different way. Maybe, spend a little more time like traveling or something like that. If you are at that stage in a relationship, it's very, very important that you still allow yourself some kind of awareness instead of not seeing red flags at that stage. It's like you're becoming more invested. Some of you are becoming more invested in some kind of relationship, and it's really important that you still keep your wits about you. Okay. On a global level or on a collective level, Jupiter square Uranus can be an aha moment, right? Because Jupiter rules Sagittarius, and Sagittarius is about our higher learning. It's about our ability to see patterns, connect the dots. And in Taurus, the Taurus energy is about our values. So does that person really embody our values? Because that's really the indicator of a great long-term relationship, is that we see the definition of what a good relationship, we have the same definition of what a good relationship is. Even if we come from completely different poles, we come from completely different ways of being in the world, if we share a set of values that relate to how we are together, there's a better chance of that. And I feel like some of you might be overlooking some red flags here, and others of you are under embracing someone who does show those indicators, those green flags. Okay. So 4 of Pentacles. Oh my God, there's some kind of truth that wants to come out here. Okay, so 4 of Pentacles, Ace of Swords, 3 of Swords, Magician. Pay no attention to the man behind the curtain. Okay, King of Pentacles and 10 of Cups. There's something so much better right around the corner. If you would hear this truth, and yes, does it mean something is going to end or something is likely to end? Yes, it does. And like, okay, so some people go, no, then I don't want to hear it. Even if it's truth. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to know. I don't want to know. It's called burying your head in the sand. And the 3 of Swords and the Magician here are basically saying to me that I feel like some of you are hiding your own broken heart or hiding your own truth in order to be in a connection with somebody. You're not really showing up as who you truly are. You're wanting them to see a person. You're wanting them to see a person who's you've created, like a concept you've created. This is the person I want to show, but it's like an inauthentic thing. And if you're dating someone like that, this is the person I want to show, then chances are there's some kind of big truth that's coming out. Now, it could be a really great truth. It can be about this person's feelings, how they're feeling for you. They don't want to show you how they're feeling for you. It can be something like that too, because I am getting this King of Pentacles and 10 of Cups. It's like either way, when this truth is revealed, transformation to something better, no matter what. So under those circumstances, would you be like, okay, then I want that truth revealed, because I do want I want something that is this King of Pentacles, 10 of Cups. I want something that's this. So I don't want to spend 5 years figuring out that you're not really wanting to be in a relationship long term. I don't know why you spent 5 years, but like, that's it. Like, there's something about that. Like, what is it? Hire slow, fire fast. Something like that. And there has to do with being on a trip or something like that, where someone trips themselves up. It could be in a very delightful way. They could, what was the show? I think it was it wasn't The Crown. It was, I'm sure it was, I think it was a Downton Abbey episode where Mary is connected to this guy who's a driver. It's like late in the seasons of the show. And he said, well, all the drivers' wives, and she's like, wives? They were just dating. And he kind of laughed and stuff. So he kind of revealed that that's the direction he was going in. And I know different times, whatever, but I thought it was really interesting because um, the truth gets revealed and it does move things forward. Like he didn't even realize what he was saying in the conversation until after he said it. Okay. So that could be happening. The Two of Swords, something could be coming out, even though they don't realize they're saying it. Two of Swords, Seven of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles. Your job is just to wait. Okay. Your job is to, if this person is someone who isn't for you, it's like never interrupt. I know this sounds terrible, but never interrupt your enemy when they're making mistakes, right? Like never let this person say what they're going to say. Stop interrupting them. Stop trying to tell the story for this person. Stop trying to fill in the blanks with your own hopes, wishes, dreams. Really, King of Swords this, right? Really see this clearly. And Seven of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles. This is, it's going to take some self-confidence to stand pat and just see. Okay? Stand still. And that can be sometimes when you're, travel does reveal people's stuff. Uncomfortable truths come out during travel. Like, can people handle change? Can people handle toxic, surroundings? Can people, what are people tolerant or intolerant of? Like, pay attention. Okay. Pay attention. It is a good idea, in my view, to go traveling with someone kind of early on in a relationship just for that reason. So Four of Wands, Two of Pentacles, the Knight of Wands, Eight of Cups, Five of Pentacles, and the Seven of Swords. Okay, so we've got some red flags here. I'm just saying. And I like that you are this Seven of Pentacles and this Nine of Pentacles. I also want to call your attention to the fact that in all of these cards, there's 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 cards, one major arcana card. So I'm getting that you are likely in the process of some kind of transformation. And this person may have just kind of flitted across your path in a very light way. This is just for some of you. And there's two groups of you. Some of you, this person is just showing up now, and you're kind of trying to decide. Now, this may be, this may not be quick. Two of Pentacles, you might be kind of going back and forth. Should I see more of this person? Should I see less of this person? But it's still in that phase. It's still in that kind of early dating phase. For others of you, you have invested in this person and are hoping like crazy that there are no red flags after you've like kind of invested in this. Knight of Wands and the Four of Wands. I do see someone potentially, if this person or if this situation moves too fast for you, red flag. Red flag. Okay. Like I'm saying, stand still. King of Pentacles and the 10 of Cups. This person does not rush perfection. They don't rush the thing that they want to create. The King of Pentacles is someone who is present in the moment, slow things down, right? And I can almost see the connection to Jupiter and Taurus, because Jupiter can be known as the good partner or whatever. And in Taurus, there is a sense of shared values, a sense of comfort and luxury and joy and fun and all these kinds of things, and like what we want to create. There's a real sense of that. And Uranus comes through and kind of like rips the lid off of it and is like, okay, do you want to get married? Is this something that you'd like, and the person who is really showing you that kind of stability and consistency, inconsistency is a red flag. even in an early dating period. I don't know why we're talking about dating so much. I don't know, but that's what's showing up, so I'm going to do it. If you're having someone come across your path and they're an inconsistent. Now, listen, I'm a Sag. I like spontaneity as much as the next guy, if the next guy's a Sag. And but there might be some kind of mismatch. All right, because Nine of Pentacles and the Knight of Wands aren't really operating from the same playbook, but the King of Pentacles, boop, wrong card, boop, there we go. That's operating from the same playbook, okay? And so you're kind of gonna have to look past some kind of superficial charm. I feel like this person who's coming across your path has a lot of superficial charm. Very Mars like, very dynamic, could be very sexy, could be very, and I am talking about a masculine here, so I think I'm talking to a divine feminine who is aligned with her truth in some very powerful way. Some of you could be traveling and this person comes across your path. It's sort of like whirlwind romance kind of experience. But I feel like after that happens, you're going to find out that there's a lot of problems. All right. So 8 of Cups and the 5 of Pentacles, like this person goes back to a life that has nothing to do with how they're talking. And I don't mean someone is talking like they have a lot of money and they don't have any money. That can be it. But I'm talking more about, let's get back to that Taurus energy of values. Taurus is about resources, but it's also about, what do I value in terms of resources? Do I value my time? Do I value a relationship that looks like this and we agree on that? You know, what are my values? And I just feel like this person might be a little slippery. Okay. And I do feel like they're holding back some kind of truth. Okay. So I don't know who I'm talking to right now, but I'm going to get some clarity around this truth. All right. So I will pull cards for each zodiac sign in the extended to give you more guidance. Okay. So you can zero in on your own particular situation. So this Ace of Swords. Okay. Knight of Swords. King of Cups. Devil energy. 8 of Wands. This person is going to try to hit the gas. They want to connect you into some kind of permanent commitment. I don't know, some type of connection that's hard to get out of, like living together. This person might want to move in together too quickly with this 4 of Wands here. This 4 of Wands card. The 4 of Wands is also travel, and I am seeing some of you could meet this person while traveling and they want to come and visit you or live with you too quickly. I mean, massive red flag. I think most of you would be like, whoa, slow down, cowboy. Like, that's a lot. So there's some kind of lie around this 5 of Pentacles that this person is, this person's very much hiding that. So 5 of Pentacles and the 7 of Wands. Page of Swords, the Temperance card, the 7 of Cups, and the King of Wands. Okay, so I feel like this person could, you might feel like this person is a twin flame. This is showing me that there is some kind of energy around the communication, but they only text. There's too much texting in this relationship. There needs to be more face-to-face communication. There needs to be maybe more interaction, and maybe that's why it's good to agree to this trip or something like that. You need to really spend time with this person before you decide to immerse yourself in this relationship. All right. So, okay, this is a relationship reading for somebody. I will pull cards for each zodiac sign in the extended. There is a link below for you to continue on with me. I will see you over there. All right, I hope you enjoyed that video. If it was helpful to you, please consider liking this video and sharing it with anybody who might have a need for similar kind of information. And if you like this video, check out these videos.